How many toppies we have?
I need fucking caffeine, dude. Some caffeine.
Wow.
I didn't really have much today.
I had 2 sodas today.
Nice, dude.
That's 2 more sodas than I usually
I
have.
have a little bit of Mountain Dew, but not enough, you know? Well, normally I've been starting with my green coffee
Oh, yeah.
in the morning. Put my greens in it. Put my lion's mane in it. Instant coffee. Honey. A little bit of hot water to mix it all up.
Yeah, mix it all in.
And then just some sweet soy milk.
Oh, there you go.
Slaps, dude. Wakes me up good.
So good. But hey, guys, welcome back to episode 161 or 162 of the Best of 5 podcast.
Nice.
Good seeing you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with us again.
Clink.
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 Yeah. How have you been? How have you been there, Jory?
Oh, man.
Just like that, huh? It's kind of...
You guys see that? The mullet is gone.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it at the very beginning of the last episode.
I think so.
Yeah.
I promised you it was going to be gone, and it is gone.
Look at it. Nice little trim on that.
Yep. Just got it the other day.
Yeah.
Feel better. Starting to
Heck
feel
yeah.
icky. Starting to feel gross.
Dude, it's been so hot and sticky.
Yeah,
It's
that too.
awful. I don't remember how hot it's, or if it's ever been this hot, like ever in Greeley.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just been constantly just
It's been the hottest
swampy,
I've ever seen
sticky
it.
boy. Yeah.
And for how long, like the duration of it has been
Dude,
crazy.
for real. And it's been raining more so than usual, which is, kind of good since now we're on fire.
Yeah.
A couple fires going on now. But yeah, man, it's just like, holy shit. It's so humid and hot and gross, and I don't like it.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, not a fan at all.
Gotta sit up or I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're kind of ripping the opposite of what we usually do.
Well, honestly, I yawn in the morning sesh too. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because we usually rip at 10 a.m., and now we're ripping around 10 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah, because someone was a little busy today, but it's fine.
We're going out of town, so I had to
Do some catch-ups.
make sure work was set.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you said you're going to...
Kansas.
Yeah, that's right, Kansas.
Princess.
Have some fun
Crazy
down there.
Mother Truck or
Heck yeah.
Undercover Love or...
Yeah, because you said there's like a family reunion or something down there.
It's a
right?
fair.
Oh, fair,
It's like,
that's right.
I guess like kind of a family reunion, but...
Yeah, because all the
For
family
Kimmy,
goes
but-
to this fair, yeah.
Yeah, but everybody just goes to Grandma and Grandpa's
Whatever, county fair.
Airbnb.
Oh, nice.
No, not Airbnb. It's actually like a legit B&B, like a bed. and
Oh,
breakfast.
like a real one.
Yeah, they have like a legit bed and breakfast.
Heck yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, I have my family reunion for the Whites here in
Next week?
next week, yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be fun.
Anything the week after that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know. I have to check my calendar. I can't remember things. So I write them down. I write them down, just in case.
Old.
Yeah. But I mean, technically, as this episode comes out, we'll be moving Morgan to Nebraska.
Yep.
Yeah, for college. So
Wild. dude.
Wow.
Wild.
Get to go to Nebraska 2 weeks in a row.
Yeehaw, dude.
Let's go.
Yee frickin' how.
Yeah, that's great. But anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into that topic.
Let's do it.
Round one.
Alrighty, folks. Coming into round number 1. I just had a nice throat clearing session. That's why
Yeah.
Christopher's giggling over here.
Oh, man. Yeah, like I was saying, like there's some fires going on around us now, and it's
Oh, dude.
been a rough couple days.
I mean, it has. I've been so just clogged up and
Yeah.
congested and like phlegmy.
Yeah, like you could probably hear it in my voice because you can always hear it in my voice for some reason.
It's been rough. Well, and I've never seen like the warning on the air quality last this long.
Yeah,
'Cause,
dude,
like, we'll get it
it's
if
been like
there's a
all
fire,
July.
but it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
wild. Anyway,
Crazy.
what is round number 1?
Round number 1 is old scary movies from childhood.
All right. Well, you're scared. Kind of a scary movie. Wow, it's a big yawn.
Locked up my.
But yeah, you're kind of a scary movie boy, so you can go ahead and start this one.
Oh
off.
yeah, dude. I watched a lot of scary movies as a kid. I'm trying to think. Like you get so numb to them after a while that they're
Yeah,
just
that's fair.
not that scary. One that got me really bad was I believe it's called The Third Kind.
The Alien movie?
Yeah, so it's about this town in Alaska.
Encounters from the Third Kind or something?
It's either third or fourth, but there's both of those movies.
Yeah.
Encounters of the... Maybe it's fourth. It's fourth,
Fourth Kind? Yeah,
Yep.
that sounds right.
The Fourth Kind one. Yeah, from 2009. That movie, because all this craziness happens at 3:33 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I watched that movie like pretty late at night for the first time. And because they have like the real footage, even though it's not real.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's not fucking real. I thought it was pretty real because it was, I was pretty young. I was in 7th grade at the time, 2009.
Dang, I was already
Eighth
at college or at high school. I was in college.
Maybe 8th grade. Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Old.
Young. And I couldn't go to sleep, and I accidentally stayed up until 3:30 in the morning. And I was like, I have to go to sleep right now. I have 3 minutes to go to sleep, otherwise they're going to get me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that's the premise. Yeah.
So I was like, and then I just stayed up, and then I was like, wait a minute. And Jersey Shore was big at the time.
Yeah.
So I justified it. This is how I justified it in my brain. I remember it so vividly. I was like, everybody from the Jersey Shore stays up way past 3:30 in the morning, and they don't get abducted by aliens. I'm going to be fine. And then I went right to bed.
Hey, there you go.
That was a good one. Yeah, that movie got me bad.
Dude, I remember, like I know you're a huge fan of the Leprechaun, but I know for a fact the first Leprechaun freaked me the fuck out as a child.
I just thought
because he was so
funny,
like slimy. And gross.
He was grody, but I thought it was like a comedy the first couple times I saw like some of them because they're stupid and funny.
Yeah.
But then he would pop on and I'd be like, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
What the hell? I thought this was like a comedy.
Yeah, dude, I remember now in like retrospect, I have no idea why it freaked me out, but I was freaked out about Idle Hands with Seth Green and
oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the one hand that he chops off. Yeah.
And I was just like, that movie freaked me out.
It's a freaky movie though, like,
but also it's a comedy.
It is. It's like it toes that line really well. It's a good movie.
It's good. It's pretty good.
Like.
But also, like, I don't know,
it's freaky.
Yeah, when you see it in, like, 6th grade or whatever it came out, I'm just like, dude, this is weird.
Yeah,
but then watching it as an adult, I'm like, that's not really that scary.
No, it's not scary at all. It's just, like, maybe the oddity of it is, like, part of that kind of, because, it's a weird, odd movie.
Yeah.
One that got me really bad, too, as a kid, Tooth Fairy. You ever watch that one?
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, the Tooth Fairy wears that, like, glass mask and, like, floats around. And if you're in the light, you're safe. And if you're in the dark, you're not. That was, like, the movie. When you watch all
was
of
that
those,
the one where they ended in the lighthouse? Or was that a different movie about the same concept?
There's, like, freaking 10 different
Oh, wait, that was
movies.
Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls.
I think that one. So that one's kind of the same concept. Like, you can't look at her or she'll murder you. But if you're in the light.
Shit, maybe it's Darkness Falls. Hold on.
Yeah, if you're in the light,
she's called the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, okay. So I think we are thinking of the same.
Let me double check. Yep, Darkness Falls. Yeah, they called her the Tooth Fairy. Yep,
Okay. Yep. But yeah, that one isn't there like a lighthouse scene that they like?
I think I think they're in a hospital. So it's a hospital.
I thought it was like
because they're running up and down the stairway because the elevators are broken.
Yeah,
and there's like small patches of light and like people keep getting swooped up.
Yeah, and then like running like the light flicks out and they're like.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that one
kind of freaked me out.
Well, that one was like I want to rewatch it now as an adult because I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be as freaky, but at the time it was like that was the first movie I ever saw that made me like those viral videos where people are like me turning out the lights on my stairs and then you run up the stairs really fast like running away from
and then there's like a thing like chasing you like damn it got me
that
again.
Was like the first movie that like made me ever like be like I gotta turn my light off and I gotta jump into my bed so fast
because your bed is safe for some reason. It's like all right, cool, whatever.
But yeah, no, that was one that got me like that. But I liked it. I watched it probably like 15 times. But it freaked me out a lot.
Yeah, dude, I remember watching. God, what was it? Mimic. Maybe I can't remember if it was Mimic or Species because they're kind of like the same-ish movie. Yeah. I want to say it was Mimic because that's a bug where Species is like
an alien. Hot lady.
Yeah, I think it was Mimic because it's like a dude in a trench coat that's actually like a giant moth-looking bug that eats you. That movie freaked me out hard.
Ooh, let me look it up.
Have you not seen it?
I've not seen Mimic.
Dude, Mimic's pretty good.
But
yeah, Mimic's pretty good.
From 1997?
Yeah. because it literally looks like a person. So people are just like
4,000 of years. I thought it was the number
4,000 years.
For thousands of years, man has been evolution's greatest creation until now. That makes sense.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's pretty good.
And he's like an icky little moth guy.
Yeah, or like some bug creature. I just don't really remember.
Gross, dude. This looks nasty.
But like, yeah, he looks literally like a guy in like a trench coat until you get close to him. Then he's all like gross and buggy. Yeah,
It
pretty
also keeps just showing like
The-
D&D Dark
the-
Souls.
oh, the
mimic,
D&D mimic? That's funny.
fucking- So that's not quite
Yeah.
what we're looking for.
Oh man, yeah. There was like just a lot of random movies that I don't remember because I watched it and I'm like, ew, I'm scared, and I never watched it again.
Did you ever see the movie? I don't even know if this is the actual name of the movie, but it's called Raw. I think they just remade it recently.
Okay.
But it's like old, like 70s, 80s, I think. But my uncle had it, and I just was like, "What is this weird ass shit?" But it was like a horror movie, and this guy like lives in the subway system, in like a crashed subway car, but like gets on the subway to find his victims, and he's a cannibal.
Oh, the Midnight Meat Train.
Something like
I think it's called Midnight Meat Train.
Maybe,
I
dude.
could be wrong, but is it like? Does he have like a hook?
I don't.
That's his
know,
weapon.
dude.
I don't, dude. I'm trying to remember. I think maybe Kane was the enemy.
It could be. Oh, so that yes. No, this one's different.
Okay.
This one is really good. Actually, I really liked this one. I forgot.
Oh
about
yeah, no,
this
that's not
one,
the
dude.
movie I'm thinking of. But that's
But
also
this
I
is-
remember that movie.
This
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
good movie. Yeah, Bradley Cooper horror movie.
Yeah. That's not the movie I was thinking of, but yeah, that was time though.
That's
but-
time. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep looking this crap up, but
Yeah. I know what movie you're
I'll
talking
find
about.
it. I'll find it because like
because it wasn't that Guy Ritchie guy. It was
No,
not
no,
was
no.
not the
Yeah.
bad character or the bad guy.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, that was time. Definitely, if you guys have any scary movies that or recommendations for us, even though we're not children anymore, we do kind of get scared
heart.
still.
The heart.
Yeah. Definitely true.
Age is a mindset.
There you go.
That's
All right.
the words I'm looking for.
Let's move on.
Let's do it.
Round two.
Hell yeah, brother.
Coming back to round number two. Round number two is going to be grilling season.
Grilling season.
I don't know if you're much of a grill boy there, Jory, or if you enjoy grilling too much,
I
but
like eating
eating some grill food.
some grill food, but
Heck yeah.
I'm no grill master.
That's fair. But yeah, man, it's been kind of weird this season just because like I feel like a lot more people are grilling than usual.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's
think
been
it's like a
hard to
cheap-
find
A
food.
cheap way to like cook in bulk.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think a lot of people, personally, I spent so much of last summer inside
Yeah,
that this summer I've been spending so much time outside.
That's fair.
So it's put me in that mood a little bit
it's
more.
been so hot too
but
this year.
then like lately it's been hard to be outside.
Dude, I know.
I've been avoiding it. I haven't thrown discs in like a week because
Right.
it's too hot, man. I can't.
And
do
even
it.
last week when you went, you only kind of threw like half the course, yeah?
Yeah, because I had to go back to work. But
Yeah. Dang. But yeah, like I just grilled like I don't know, I think cheeseburgers or something for my family on like Saturday or something like that. But
oh, good old grilled cheese.
yeah, man. But it's been weird because like I couldn't find any like good ground beef. It was like
Yeah.
either really shitty like whatever 90-10 ground beef or whatever, or it was like pre-made 80-20 patties that were like frozen,
Yeah.
or it was like, you know, super expensive organic a pound of beef is like $15 kind of shit. And just like I guess I'll get the frozen
honestly,
ones.
Pound of ground beef these days is not cheap, dude.
Dude, I know it's
It
wild.
is crazy how expensive ground beef is, and there's so many cows.
I know.
There's so many cows. I don't know what's happening and why it's going up. There's no shortage in cows. It's crazy how
Mm-hmm. Dude, yeah, I
expensive
think
ground
there's
beef
like
is.
2 cows per one person in the United States or
Yes.
some bullshit.
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe it's opposite, 2 people per 1 cow or something. It's but
I
even
think
regardless,
I think it's crazier than that. It's
Yeah.
like 5 cows to 1 person.
dude, I
It's
know.
nuts.
Dude, but like even 1 cow will feed 1 family, not even 1 person.
One
like,
family for like a year.
Yeah, 4 people. You'll have like almost a year full of beef.
Yeah, it's nuts,
Yeah.
dude. I
Wow.
don't know. It's crazy how expensive it is, but I kind of want to go in on a cow with somebody. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have the freezer space. That's the
Same.
bummer.
I don't have a deep freezer.
Otherwise,
I would love to do that,
Damn, I want to do that so bad.
dude, because it's so relatively cheap. Dude.
I'd rather pay $500 up front or whatever.
I think it's like 1,500 for half a cow.
$750 then
Yeah.
whatever it is. And then but they'll completely process it.
Yep.
You have like 40 nice steaks.
Yeah.
Like 4
They give
really
you just
nice
like
steaks.
literally just give you the hunk of meat and then you get to slice it.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes you can
Yeah, you can
for
have
that
them slice
you
it,
can
too.
have them slice it too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's crazy. But
I haven't had a good steak in a long minute, dude. I'm kind of
honestly, you know, Kimbo bought one of these like meals where they give you all the ingredients and you cook it box.
yeah.
And it was a pretty cheap one. It wasn't like as expensive as like Blue Apron's so expensive right now.
Yeah.
So
It's like a factor meal or something like that.
it was like one of the cheaper ones. And the steak that came with it, I was
solid.
like, damn, like that's for what you paid for that. That's a very nice steak, very beautifully marbled. Mm-hmm. And she cooked it perfect. And it was just like, this is a really nice steak, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
it wasn't huge,
Right.
but it was a nice cut of meat.
Yeah, because like how I like
believe it.
how I like doing is like getting just like a fat like 16-ounce ribeye and then cooking that up and then just splitting it between me and Morgan. Yeah, because nobody needs more than 8 ounces of meat. Like that's a lot of meat, dude.
I mean, you're just gonna have farts and some rock hard
dude.
shits, dude.
Wild. Yeah, but also I'm kind of more of a chicken boy on the grill too. I much prefer like chicken over like grilling burgers or something like that.
I like a little burnt burger, like a burnt hot dog.
Oh yeah. I do a lot of beer brats.
Dude, chicken, I just don't give a shit about it on the grill.
Really?
I like chicken like so many other ways that it's just like take it or leave it on the grill. I'm not going to say no to it, but it's not like a burger on the grill for me. You know what I mean? Or
Dude,
like a
yeah, I
hot dog
love
on the
making
grill.
chicken sandwiches on the grill, dude. So good.
I just like I don't need that like char flavor with chicken.
Oh, dude,
I
that's
just don't
my
care to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I definitely haven't been grilling too much lately. It's just been so freaking hot,
Yeah,
dude.
it's tough to be out there stand by a grill.
Yeah.
Like it's gnarly. But
I guess that is like mostly my profession too, is just grilling meats on a grill too. So
you know, I definitely don't blame you not wanting to
yeah.
grill at home, but
Right.
But you know who has banging like I don't know if it's their summertime deal or like grill time deals? Safeway.
Really?
I actually hate Safeway, but every once in a while, man, they've got banging deals. And like during the summer, it's like 5 for $25, and you can mix and match like chicken, fajita, burgers, and
Interesting.
like something else, just like anything you throw on the grill kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And like individually, they still have their prices on them, and you would pay like, I mean, I think it was like. It came out to like $50 or $60, and we got it for $25. I think it was $50.
Dang,
It was
nice.
like half off.
Yeah.
Because like Kimmy wanted fajitas too, so it was like that one's more expensive. And,
Right.
And the burger patties were pre-made, which I kind of like to smush them up myself. You know.
Yeah, I do too.
Kind of like to smash that meat.
Yeah, I
between
do
my
too.
fingers, if you know
And
what I'm
like, I don't like the pre-made burger patties because they're too dense.
Yeah.
Like they have the machine press and then like
sure.
squish them down.
Yeah.
So when you like bite into it, it's like
it's dry as piss.
yeah, and you're just eating like through it, like
yeah.
Because if you hand press them, then you don't push them tightly together.
Well, it's not like and like it has room to spread.
Yeah.
In the press, it's like.
Yeah, the hydraulic press.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's like just smashing those atoms together. You know?
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But then the next day when you try to eat them, they're just fucking hockey pucks, and you're just like,
Oh yeah, dude. You can't even reheat them.
yeah, and you're like, it hurts my jaw to chew. Yeah.
Yeah, but pretty good. Pretty good. Honestly, you know what? I haven't like personally like cooked a good burger in a while though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like because I don't grill, and they're so messy to cook like on the stovetop. If you want to cook like a
Yeah, because they
nice burger,
spray
it's just
everywhere.
spit everywhere. So like, but one time this is when I like kind of first got into like cooking my own food in a way, but I made I cooked a chicken breast. Mm-hmm. I wrapped it in beef.
Oh, I'm down.
I was like, I'm trying to make the dopest McGangbang ever.
Right.
And then I cooked that on the thing. It took way too long because I didn't know how to cook chicken at the time. Like I didn't know the best way to like. So I just had it like cranked all the way up the high and piece of chicken on there, and the outside was just rubber, but the inside was pink still. So I was like, "What am I doing wrong?"
That's pretty good.
It wasn't bad, but it just was like it was the flavors I was looking for. But I was like, "This wasn't worth it.
Yeah, this was way too fucked
This
up.
sucked."
Oh, that was time for that. Oh, that's a good story.
That was like 18 years old, just moved out,
Yeah.
bought my own groceries.
trying to figure something out.
Let's make something good.
Oh man, yeah, dude. And like,
If McDonald's can do it, I can do it.
yeah, I'm not even like a good cook necessarily, but I'm just so much better than a lot of people that it makes me feel better than I actually am. Because then,
You're a
like,
good cook. I think it's about like just like the knowledge of it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, like it's the knowledge of like that. Like I didn't know that I needed to cook the chicken on a lower heat. Like just
Right, yeah.
just like baseline cooking knowledge makes you so much better. Like
yeah, it's wild
Better
how
than so many
little,
people.
how so much little knowledge. It's so much more than a lot of
Oh,
people
it's
know. I'm
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
how the fuck? Like, dude,
Yeah,
I have
dude.
people in my family that like struggle to cook like anything.
Yeah.
They like make a whole meal for everybody, but it takes like 3 hours because they do one thing at a time. And I'm just like,
Can't multitask.
come on, man. By the time you do this, like your pasta's cold now, so now we have to.
And like
Whatever.
I like to take my time in the kitchen. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Like if I'm actually cooking something and like really putting a meal together, I like to take my time. I don't like to be rushed. I like to like enjoy the process of it
Mm-hmm.
and really take care of like making the dish. But I also hate when shit gets cold. So like I'm good at like keeping multiple things rolling at once.
And that's why, like, yeah, since
I'm
my
not good at doing
mom and
dishes.
myself cook all the family like Thanksgiving dinners now and stuff. It's been so like less stressful for my mom, just like me helping and like doing like the turkey and just random shit like
And
that.
like she doesn't have to tell you what to do.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly,
mean? It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like you're not in there helping. You know
Right.
what I mean? You're in there helping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, you want to help? Go sit over there and cut some veggies for the veggie dip or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then they take like 45 minutes to do that, and I'm just like, all right, cool. This is why you're sitting over there.
This is why you're over
But
there.
dude, I get like grumpy in the kitchen though if like somebody's just straight fucking off. Like sometimes I get mad at my mom because she's like standing in the worst spot possible, and I'm like, you're literally standing in front of the drawer with all the utensils in it that I need.
Move over 1 foot.
Yeah,
are
like
you
don't
doing?
stand here. Go over there. Like you're in the way. Go over there. And she's like, I don't want to be in your way. I'm like, but by you not trying to be
you
in
not
the
being in
way,
my way, you're in my way.
You're in the way.
I'd rather you stand right next to me.
Yeah.
That way I can move around you.
Yeah,
and
then
get
just
what I
try
need
to
get.
get out of the way.
Yeah.
It's all right. Love you, Mom, most of the time. Anyway,
Yep. Oh, what a time.
yeah, I just got all heated.
I don't
from thinking
you know what
about
I'm
kitchen.
really bad about though is like doing dishes as I go.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at that.
I'm decent
I do
at
them
it.
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I never want to because I want to eat my goddamn food that I
Right.
just spent.
But a lot of times too, it's like I put a lot of like my prep stuff in dishes because it keeps me more mentally
Yeah,
organized.
yeah.
And then I need to put that prep food back in that dish. So I like put like raw chicken in a thing to marinate.
Then you have to clean
Then
it.
I take it out, clean it, and then put the chicken back in there. Yeah. That's kind of how I do it.
Yeah.
So I'm not really cleaning the dishes. I'm just reusing them after they're clean.
That's fair. That's
yeah.
fair.
Minimize how many actual dishes I have to wash. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. But anyway, yeah, let us know what you guys like to grill.
Let us know about your grilling adventures.
Yeah.
Or if you like, or even like a smoker. Smoking.
Oh,
grilling,
yeah, smoking
green
meats,
egging, You know what I mean?
I need to learn how to smoke.
You know
dude.
what's-
I would love to learn
You know
how to
what's
smoke.
so good in a green egg and I haven't had in so long? Like smoked catfish.
Oh yeah, dude.
And like, I'm not a huge catfish guy, but like, there's a lot of them where I'm from. So
Mm-hmm.
like, just some freaking smoked, like overly smoked catfish.
Yeah.
With just a shit ton of salt and pepper on, like mostly pepper, but like, you know, a little salt on there. You can throw garlic, onion. You can
Yeah,
throw
dude. I
all
like
shit,
the
but,
like blackened seasoning on
blackened,
mine.
yeah,
Oh,
blackened
it's so
seasoning,
good.
and then maybe just a light, a lemon. Oh,
All right.
damn! I haven't had smoked catfish in so long.
Yeah, dude.
My uncle used to cook it in his green egg. Not even that often. This is again one of those random little memories I had.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first time I had ever like actually eaten catfish and like known about it.
Uh huh.
Because we had a lot of good like lake fish.
Yeah.
So like you
Like
know,
carp?
like No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Have you ever smelt a freshly caught carp?
Yeah.
They smell like garbage.
Dude, it's so bad.
It's so gross.
Yeah. I don't even want to touch it. I'm just like, I'm cutting the line. It broke.
They're disgusting. And they honestly, they're good for bait. So if you ever catch one, you can cut it up and use it for bait, for catfish.
Yeah.
Like actually pretty well.
Because catfish also like eating trash.
Garbage fish, but they taste better.
They taste a lot better.
And yeah, they're better. But and I had also, that's the first time I'd ever had like smoked meats too. So I was like, what's that thing? It was a green egg. And I was like, oh, fuck, you can cook stuff in that?
Yeah.
The hell is that? Where's it plug in? Or
Right.
where's the fire?
Yeah, where's the gas?
Yeah. And it was pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I didn't mind it.
Well, before we get more hungry, let's go ahead and jump into the next round.
Oh, dude, some fish sounds so good though.
Round 3.
Alrighty, folks. Rolling into round number 3.
And what is round number 3 there, Jory?
Round number 3 is stuff that's not illegal but not allowed.
Oh, I mean,
And so I'll tell you what sparked this. It's funny. I was watching a podcast, like clip that happened, and it was Shane Gillis on someone else's podcast, and the other guy was like, "Yeah, I just want to like walk into somewhere just like soaking wet one day." I mean, what are they going to do?
yeah.
I mean, it's no shoes, no shirt, but if I'm just sopping wet.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Yeah.
When he was talking about like going into a class and like just taking his test, just fucking drenched.
Just drenched.
It's like, I just want to show up drenched. Like, what's he going to do? Kick me out and not let me take the test? Let me take my final? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's not illegal.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I can be as sopping wet as I would like to be.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. Like, that's always what it reminds me of.
Yeah,
every single time.
Exactly. There's no rule that a dog can't play basketball.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not necessarily like not allowed, but also like
Should be not allowed. You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
But like like even like simple shit, like people who don't return their carts at the grocery store and just leave it in the middle of the fucking parking lot.
That's just like I saw this. They did like a whole study on that, and it's like those are like because it's like a lawful thing where it's like, do you follow the rules if no one's looking?
Oh, it's like the whatever chart. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like those people are like chaotic, whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like they're like they're not great for the for the environment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. I always put my card away.
I do too.
I usually grab a couple too.
Yeah.
If I'm parked close enough, I'll just run it inside.
Right, exactly.
I won't even put it in the crowd because it's 2 extra steps for me.
Yeah, dude. I usually like purposely try to park as close to the corral as possible, just in general.
Oh yeah.
Like when I had to go do Sam's Club runs like once a week, every week, I literally would park my car directly next to it, unload the shit into my trunk, and then just like literally not even have to move from my car, and I could just like toss it in.
Yeah. I don't really give a shit about being closest to the door.
Yeah.
But closer to a car corral's way more.
Yeah,
gooder.
exactly. Yeah.
Way more gooder.
So much gooder. So much gooder.
But yeah, it is crazy. And when you see like people do it for just lazy, because like there's some people where it's like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sure, don't do that. But like when it's just like some rando and they don't even like set it somewhere, they just kind of like fucking.
They just like push it out of their way.
What are you doing? And then it hits a car and they just leave.
Yeah, they just
I've
leave.
seen that
That's
before, and I'm like,
wild.
what's wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, another thing is like when people take their shoes and socks off in like a public space.
Oh,
That fucking bothers me so much. But again, not illegal and you shouldn't be
not
allowed.
illegal. There's a guy that comes in and he wears his Birks
That's all I needed to hear.
every time.
Every
I
time.
think you know him, but every time he comes in, kicks him off immediately.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Immediately he takes his shoe. The second his butt touches wherever he's sitting, his shoes are off.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sometimes puts them on other things, but he's pretty good about not putting like his bare feet on the cushions, which it's like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. But shoes off right off the bat. And then like 1 foot on top of of his sandals, like they're like a little platform.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the other one crossed, and just kicking it, just kicking his bare toes out, like high up for everyone to see. Or if he's on like a bar stool, they're just like touching stuff.
Yeah, he's just like
like
fingering
touching the
things with his
wall.
toes. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh my god, that's funny as shit.
Honestly, I think he had a pretty bad run of
God.
gout. So I think like it's easier for it's he probably needs the like open air and circulation or whatever. But like
Yeah.
Clark doesn't do that.
And he's
Clark's
gout
a gout
real
boy,
bad.
dude.
Yeah.
He's a gout boy, dude. I don't know, but it's
That's so
fucking
funny.
wild. And I'm just like, wow, you are comfortable, aren't you? Wow,
Yeah.
you're real comfortable, aren't you, bud?
Yeah, man. But like that's the thing too, is like,
Don't do that.
you know, it's like I know that like the floor in a public place is gross.
Gross.
So
dude.
why would I put my feet on it?
I don't want to put my bare feet on that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so bad.
People like literally track in shit. Like,
Yeah. Dude, and like I
yeah,
don't know.
we mop, but like
it doesn't matter.
there's still
you mop
that day,
Yeah.
all the shit that got carried in on the ground.
Yeah, it's like you mop, and then as soon as someone walks in, it doesn't matter. It's all shit all over the ground again. Oh yeah, man. But like,
gross.
like I was sitting at a movie theater the other day, and you know it's like the recliners who are all kicked back.
Yeah.
the fucking person next to me just has their fucking toesies just like
Just their dogs
just
barking, dude.
chilling. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
You know what you should have done? You should have just taken your phone out and like tried to pretend like you were sneaky taking a picture and then just turned your flashlight on and off.
Yeah.
like you had a flash photo on their feet. Now, I don't think that's illegal.
No, I don't think it
Is it? Oh, that might be illegal.
I don't think taking pictures of other people's feet without their permission is illegal because it's not showing any of them like their identity or anything
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a good point.
Yeah.
So I don't think
I
that's
mean,
legal.
I think it's very frowned upon, but
I don't think you're going to get kicked out of the movie, but you shouldn't do it.
The only reason you'd get kicked out of the movie is if they think you're recording the movie. They don't give a shit about other people's
That's
feet.
a good point, dude. Yeah. I don't think you're going to get kicked out of that movie theater.
Yeah. It's like I wasn't recording the movie, I was recording their feet.
And then, like, you don't even have a photo of it. You just wanted them to put their fucking feet away. I
Dude,
will
but
say,
it's so
I
fucking
will
weird.
say,
It's so fucking weird.
I like wearing slippers to the movie theater. Mm-hmm. Slippers and like sweatpants is nice. It's cozy. I'm at a movie. So I'll take my slippers off.
See,
Just
but like
have socks.
Yeah, socks on. I have no issue.
I'm not dogs out at the
dude.
movie
Yeah,
theater.
if you're just with dogs out anywhere, dude.
What if my dogs were a little stinky that day, dude? Then the person in front of me's got to smell my stinky dogs.
Dude, and I think that's also the
Gross.
worst part is like people assume that because they're not wearing socks and like breathable shoes, like
no,
my
dude.
feet are not going to be gross. I'm like,
they
nah,
stink
dude.
worse.
Yeah,
You got some sour toes.
yeah, dude. Ugh.
Thanks, dude.
Well, before I throw up, that was time.
Yeah, that was a good one.
yeah.
Stuff that should be illegal or stuff that isn't illegal, but
Probably
frowned
should
upon.
be. Yeah.
but should not be allowed.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yikes.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough though, where like when I went on like airplanes and stuff like that, I haven't experienced any moderate inconveniences, like just bare toes or people like whipping their hair over the entire seat.
Yeah, the worst I ever had. One time, I had a kid like kick my seat, but it was it was a 2-hour flight, and it probably only happened like 7 times.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they weren't just like. They just were like fucking around and knocked it every once in a while, you know.
Yeah,
so it was
like
fun.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the most. Yeah, honestly, normally,
Like if there's a kid behind me and he's like kicking the shit out of my seat, if the parent, it really depends what the parent's doing. If the parent is like correcting and trying to corral him, then I won't say anything.
don't give a
But
shit,
yeah, but then if they're just like letting it happen or they're asleep and he's just rocking it, then I'm just like, yo, I'm like talking to the child. I'm like, yo, knock it off. Yeah, people don't like when you yell at their kids, but I'm like, I will fucking yell at your child if they're being fucking obnoxious, dude.
If they're being mean, if they're fucking up my time, yeah.
Also, I don't know if that's like a superpower or not, because it's weird that people are scared to yell at kids that are not their kids.
Yeah, I think it's because nobody wants to yell at an adult.
Yeah, I guess.
But then you almost always have to,
Yeah.
because then the adult's going to say something, and then you're going to have to be like, well, maybe you should watch your fucking kid then.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, I'm a good parent. And it's like, it's not whether you're a good parent or not. It's whether you're watching your child right now because you're getting drunk in a distillery. So you should
Oh,
watch
that
your fucking kid.
that took a turn. Well, I guess we should probably move on to round number 4.
Yeah, we have a sign in the distillery now that says watch your kids because we were running into some situations. And honestly, normally we said something to the kids and then immediately said something to the adults. We were like, hey, you can't have your kid do that. Like, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, just in general, don't do that.
Yeah.
Especially in here. I don't feel like cleaning up cracked skull.
Brain
off the fucking
children brain matter.
Yeah, this is a concrete floor, so I don't really feel like cleaning up brains off the ground.
All right, we're just going to go ahead and move on to the next round.
Round 4.
And moving on to round number 4. Is this 4?
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
It's
4.
gotta be.
It has to be 4.
Gotta be, dude.
Round number 4. One of our lovely little repeat questions. What are you streaming now?
What are you streaming now?
What are you streaming now?
I think last time we had this, it was Suits,
Yeah.
which I had a bit of a hiatus from.
Fair.
But I will get back to it eventually. But now, I've never seen American Horror Story before.
Okay.
And it was like so big when I was in high school and like everybody was talking about it. And I just was like, I don't know what anybody's talking about. But like, I'm a horror guy.
Fair.
And that's something I had never seen. Honestly, it's not horror to me. That's just like,
It's like a little
it's like
spooky.
gory.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just gory. But I'm on my 3rd season of that.
Nice.
I'm kind of skipping around. I've seen the first one, of course, to like get the baseline. Honestly, not that great. First one was like hard to get through, like
Yeah.
at parts of it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I thought it finished well, and I liked it overall. But it was a couple episodes where I was like, oh god,
Yeah.
oh god, can we
What-
move on?
What did I say last time? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Because I'm streaming Blue Mountain State right now.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said.
I don't remember what I said either.
Either
'cause-
you were watching. We talked about Suits because you haven't seen the last season.
yeah.
Oh, boys, you said
Oh,
boys.
boys,
you were
yeah. I
going
definitely
through
finished The Boys, but I think The Boys is a topic in there that we'll have to get to
Probably.
at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm streaming Blue Mountain State right
That's
now.
so wild.
Oh, dude, that show is like,
It's so gnarly.
it's so funny, like
Yeah.
20 years ago.
yeah. Almost, it's
And
like,
I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of like, I get why this was funny.
yeah, it's like Workaholics.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like in the time, it was as funny as it gets.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like super edgy, like cable TV humor.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they said that on TV.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny. But now it's
They're screaming pocket pussy on TV for an hour. No,
Yeah.
30 minutes, 30
yeah,
episodes.
yeah. So yeah, I think it's just like edgy for TV, but now streaming shows like The Boys,
Yeah, are so gnarly.
and they're just
I mean,
like, all right,
even like Euphoria, it's so insane the sex scenes that happen in that show. It's
Yeah,
like, okay, we don't have to do this
I'm
for
gonna-
that long.
yeah, I'm good, thank you.
It's okay. These are supposed to be high schoolers. Can we move on?
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this. at
I
all
know that they're
anymore.
adults.
Oh, I forgot to start.
I know that they're adults. I know that, but I don't like
But
what's happening
ew.
here. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of gnarly. But yeah, honestly, in streaming in general. Like, I remember when Netflix was brand new as a streaming service, because I had it
was like-
before that,
yeah, the
where it was like the
DVDs.
DVDs and
Yeah,
the video
yeah.
games. But once they got their streaming channel, I remember when like Orange is the New Black came out and how edgy that was,
Right,
and
right.
like how, whoa, this is crazy. And now if you rewatch that, it's like, yeah, there's like a couple full frontals.
Yeah.
And then like you get to see everyone's tits at one point, but it's like it's
Yeah,
not
like,
even
man,
that crazy.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's not even crazy. We're so desensitized to like sex on shows, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I think people need to be more comfortable with it, anyways. But
Yeah,
sometimes-
America's
sometimes
very
it's like,
weird about that.
I just don't. I don't need that much sex in my show. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
give me more storyline.
right.
You know. But there is that desire to want to see everyone's boobs, though.
Yeah, it's very
So
true.
that's also
regardless.
it's a tough line to tell.
That's just human nature, though. On that
That's
one, yeah.
just human nature, man.
Yeah.
You gotta know. You gotta know. You don't gotta know, but you want to know.
You want to know.
You want to
yeah.
know. You know.
It doesn't matter who it is. It's like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit
Yeah.
who it is. You know.
You're just like, I wonder what they look like.
Wonder what's going on there.
Yeah, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I mean, like even stuff like Bridgerton, which I personally have never watched, but I heard it's just like just out there to be out there kind of thing.
yeah. Well, I watched like the first 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. No sex. I was
Really?
like, where's all this porno stuff I've been hearing about? What is this crap? This sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, very like a period piece kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But then apparently it's all on the first season. It's all like right in like the end of the season is where all the crazy like softcore porn vibe happens. 'Cause I guess it's like pretty like visual. It's not so much vulgar. Like it's not like gross sex shit like The Boys or like some things. It's like just like very like intimate sex.
Right.
But like you can almost see the guy like going down on her apparently. I don't know, but I also just like I don't really give a shit about movies from that like time period.
Yeah,
like that's not. I just don't care.
Fair.
From like that time-ish.
Yeah.
Like
Because I remember
kings and
like
queens and lords.
yeah, like when like the
shit.
edgiest shit on TV was like The Sopranos or something.
Oh yeah, dude, Sopranos was wild. Yep.
And it's just like, all right. I try to watch The Sopranos and I'm like, meh, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's old. I don't care.
It's old. Yeah, that's the thing where it's like it is good. Like what I've seen, I liked, but I don't think I could just sit down and watch all of it. You know what I mean? Because it also is so long. Like, it's long and it's old now. It's like outdated a little bit.
Yep. And like it's so old that like half the season is in like the square.
Yeah.
It's not even the full screen.
It's not a widescreen. It's the fucking.
Yeah. God, what show was I watching a while ago? I think I was watching streaming the original Stargate TV show, and the first season is
Stargate.
yeah, dude. Dude, Stargate SG-1 was the shit when I was like in 6th grade.
We have to find the Stargate so we can go back.
First chevron locked. Second chevron locked. Yeah, I love Stargate. It's so good. I refuse to watch like
watched it.
like SGU or SG Atlantis. Like I don't want to watch those ones because I know they're going to be awful and it's going to ruin it.
No, I never. I know about it, but I never watched it.
Yeah, have you watched the movie at least? With Kurt Russell, I think is in it.
Oh, the like old one, right?
Yeah.
No, I fucking love like young Kurt Russell, even though all those movies suck ass.
Yeah.
So I should watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but
I want
pretty
to
good.
rewatch like The Thing.
Oh yeah.
Escape from. Is it L.A. or New York? L.A. Escape from.
Oh yeah,
LA.
Escape from L.A.
And then
Wait, do they have two?
New
New York and L.A. both sound right.
They sound kind of right, but whatever. And
is
then,
it Escape from New York? Might be. I don't remember.
I think it's L.A.
I don't remember, but
It's
it's something
somewhere
like
coastal.
that.
There's water. There's
Yeah.
water involved.
I remember him just like the poster is like him climbing up a building or something on a rope. That's all I really remember.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But and I should see that one. I do want to see.
Yeah. I mean, you could stream it. Probably. Dude, and there's like that's kind of also like my thing is just streaming movies from like the late 70s to like early 90s kind of thing just to watch how bad they are.
Honestly, like 70s movies, like it's so hard for me. Anything older than the 70s is so hard for me.
That's why like I cap out at like 75 is the oldest I'll watch.
It's so hard for me to watch. And like some people are like, every year we watch this black and white film for Christmas and it's so great. What's that, White Christmas or whatever?
Yeah, they're like, we watch A Wonderful Life for
Wonderful Life,
Christmas.
yep.
Yeah.
And I physically can't.
I've watched that
physically
so many times.
Can't watch it.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking, yeah, suck it, angels. Now everybody has wings. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got mad.
Also,
but anyway.
Red Bull. Red Bull do that too.
Hell yeah. Not anymore because they got sued that one time.
I think you're right. I know they got sued, but I thought they were able to keep the slogan.
Maybe.
I
don't
thought
remember.
they won the lawsuit.
I
They
don't
were like,
remember.
Look, you fucking idiot.
I think they gave out a free Red Bull to everybody, though.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like their. I think maybe they paid out a little bit, but then
Yeah.
they were like, everyone can have a free Red Bull. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, man. But anyway, that's time.
funny.
Definitely let us know
So
what
funny.
you guys are streaming. Because now,
It's hard, dude. It's hard to watch old shit.
yeah, dude, I don't. I like old movies, but I don't at the same time.
It's like I like them for the history
Yeah.
and not really the watching of it.
Yeah. Well, like the whole thing that I talked to that dude with the other night, He's like, oh, like trying to be kind of condescending about it, but he's like, how do you get your rating system? And I'm like, well, actually, the best movie of all time is Citizen Kane, according to a bunch of shit. And Citizen Kane on my scale is an 8. So if an 8 is the highest of the best movie of all time, then everything else objectively has to be lower than an 8. And he's like, wow, I've never actually heard anybody answer that question. I'm like, I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know, dude. That's just how I do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, never seen Citizen Kane either.
It's not good.
That's
The only reason I would
doesn't
give Citizen
seem
Kane an
like-
8 is because it's literally the number 1 of the top 100 movies of all time.
sure.
And I'm like, I don't remember even what
Why,
happens in
though?
this movie.
Why though? I guess.
Anyway, I guess we should move on.
I mean, it looks cool, and it's got that guy that everyone gets just a hard dick.
Yeah,
about.
what year did that movie come out? Like,
1941.
I was gonna say 41 too.
Yeah, I can't watch that, dude. Yeah,
Did we move on
I'm
yet?
never gonna watch that. We're about to. Alrighty, let's move on to the next round. We just talking about movies. Yeah. Tell you about the movies.
Talking about the movie.
Final round.
Alrighty, folks. We've got a sweet little repeat again.
The
As
only
you can
things
tell,
left in the
we
hat.
are, running low on topics. We have quite a few in there, but probably 4 of them are repeats.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like the easiest ones to grab because they're not stuck to anything else.
Yeah, they're
You know
all
what I
loose and floppy.
mean? Yeah, so. But it's been a while since we've done this one.
Yeah.
What's grinding my gears right now?
Oh man, I mean, I have to talk about this because I literally bitch about it almost every podcast. But
Hell
it's
yeah.
been so freaking hot, dude.
Yeah.
It's so hot, and like, again, like I've been in Greeley for a long time, and I don't remember it ever being this hot this consistently.
This long. That's the thing.
And like, you know, at nights, like usually it cools down pretty quickly. That is not happening at all.
It's like hot at night.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so weird. I don't like
yeah,
it at
like
all,
you used to be able to like leave your.
Oh, I forgot to start the timer.
You're good. You used to be able
Again.
to like leave your window open and shut your air off, leave your window open at night,
And then you'll
let
be
it
good
cool
to go.
off,
Yeah.
be good to go. The evenings, the nights. The only savior is there's no sun. So if
Yeah.
you're outside, it's like this is better than during the day, but it's so muggy and hot still. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, man. And because it's so just gross now at all times, like there's just more bugs around.
Oh yeah.
And because I have to keep my window open, I'm pretty sure bugs are like just kind of making their way inside a little bit.
Yeah.
But oh man, it literally like, and if like I go to bed and my skin is touching another part of my body with bare skin, I literally wake up and there's just sweat in between,
wet,
dude. Just in between those two spots. It doesn't matter how long it's there. Like when I'm playing video games with you guys and I'm sitting, like I literally stand up and like my entire ass and back of my legs
it's
is
just
just
sweaty, dude.
sweat, dude. Like God dang it, man. I hate how hot it is.
You got to get an AC unit for your room, dude.
Dude, we have 3, but I don't get one. So
You get a personal one for
yeah, I
yourself.
guess, man.
Because yikes, dude.
For real. For real.
Freak that, dude.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I'm ready for it to start cooling down, but also that doesn't mean that I want it to snow.
yeah.
I'm not ready for the snow.
I'm
yeah.
ready for like fall vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like I did pretty good like summer vibes and like got to be out and do summer stuff, and that was great. But I'm ready for like, you know, fall, like spoopy season and like stuff like that.
That's
But
fair.
I'm not ready for it to get cold. Like colder than it is now, yes. I'd like it to be normal summertime weather
Right,
here,
right.
but I don't want it to get cold.
Yeah. But even like
That's
the winter was
22.
warm, dude.
The winter was. I played a lot of disc golf in the off season this past
Yeah,
year. It was
dude.
a lot,
I'm
dude.
kind of excited now that I'm like kind of playing disc golf now
Yeah.
more regularly.
Yeah,
Because then I'm just like, all right. Because the worst part about playing disc golf right now is it's so
Dude, it's
goddamn
so
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last week when I went, and I'm going to keep harping on how hot it is because it's pissing me off on the
horrible, dude.
inside. But yeah, last week when I went, kind of hungover, but dude, I got so
Yeah.
sick being outside.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, oh my God, this was awful.
Yeah, like that's the thing too, where it's like you can't go if you're even a little bit dehydrated. Like not
Yeah.
even if you're hungover, but like if you didn't drink enough water the day before,
Mm-hmm.
it's tough to go out and go because you're sweating so much,
Dude, yeah,
and you just
it was lucky that the
hard to stay
school was
hydrated.
open again. because then we went in and refilled our water because I was out of water on like hole 7.
Oh yeah, dude.
like barely halfway through, and I finished all my water
I
bottles.
used to just raw dog disc golf and not bring anything to drink, but it's been so
Wow.
hot
Yeah.
that you can't.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah.
Ugh. But anyway,
Yeah, dude, it's been gnarly. It's been gnarly.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited to start cooling down just a little bit. And now, like, I'm getting all hot in the studio now.
Yeah. Honestly, this chair the last few times has been real cooking my ass.
It's a little warm.
Really cooking my biscuits, dude.
Well, you have anything that are grinding your gears?
Scritchy. This
A little
chair,
scritchy. Yeah. Nice.
It gets scritchy on my legs with
Yeah.
the shorts on.
Because all I have to do is, other than that, just complain about people at work being stupid. But
Yeah,
that's about it. That's what it always is. Like, we have this guy who just started working mornings, and he's a rehire from, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. He used to work there for a while. And yeah, all he does, he literally, like, doesn't stock the line. He literally makes himself food after he preps and then goes and does some random cleaning task for like an hour
Nice.
while I have to run the entire line by myself at the like
yeah.
beginning of our rush. I'm like, dude, clean when it's slow, like after 1 o'clock, after 2 o'clock.
here.
Don't clean at 11 to noon or even noon to 1. That's when we get most of
During
our
the
business.
lunch rush,
Yeah.
dude.
But no one's saying shit to him, which is another annoying part.
Yeah,
They're just
that
letting,
sucks.
because how can you yell at someone for cleaning kind of thing? Like cleaning extra?
Yeah.
But also it's like, guys,
Honestly, what you say is, hey, guy, I love that you're cleaning right now, but we need you elsewhere. Like,
Yeah.
I need you to be cooking food, man.
yeah. And then, dude, I told,
getting busy, bro.
I feel bad because like the servers are getting fed up with him. And I'm like, sorry, guys, I'm literally not going to be doing his work anymore. Like,
Yeah.
if they management needs to figure this out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to work extra hard if he's going to go fuck off for like 2 hours. Literally cleans the back floor, which is a 15-20 minute job for
like an
45 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's not even dirty. It's the beginning of the day.
Beginning of the shift, they clean it at night.
Yeah, just sweep it. That's all you need to do is sweep it, and then it's clean. But he's like detail scrubs it, pulls shit out, scrubs behind it. I'm like, they literally did that like 8 hours ago, my guy. Yeah, but whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Good for him. I don't know. I don't have too much grind in my gears. Honestly, there's been a lot of like stupidity, but it's more funny than
fair.
than gear grinding.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just people being stupid and customers and some people at work and like just like silly.
Well, what we were talking about earlier with people not watching their kids.
Oh yeah,
that came out
Well,
of
and you know
nowhere
what?
too.
Here's the thing, though, is that has been like pretty fixed. Like,
Oh, yeah.
putting the sign up and like everybody was so sick, like got so sick of it that now if anything like that happens, it's like, hey, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes parents are just like, amen, brother. And then like it's like, hey, why didn't you say that then?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that to your kid
Yeah.
then?
Why don't you yelling at your little shit demon, huh?
Yeah,
That's fine.
But
It's fine.
then you get the people who are like this story. Did you say it? The elevator lift one? No, that was
I think it was between. I don't know if I said that on the round.
We had a customer come in, and we have we have to be ADA compliant. Of course, like every business does. That's the law. And our side ramp outside is too steep and too thin to be ADA compliant, so we had to put in an elevator in the distillery and it's only like 3 feet. It's not like, it's whatever. But these kids were just jumping off of it, like off the ledge,
Yeah.
which there is a gate, but people, you can open
it,
It's
yeah,
not locked.
because that's what the point of a gate is for.
Yeah, and like the kids were, we leave it open more often than not. I think we need to start closing it again more, but the kids were just jumping off of it, and then I can't remember if she had reprimanded the kid for it or we had to, because usually it's us that have to be like, hey,
Yeah, you have to
that's like
yell at the kids.
It's like a $50,000 elevator. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And also, like, they jumped from the ledge in front of the door where people need to get in and out.
Yeah. What they're gonna smash into people? It's annoying. But the lady came up and was like, that thing is like super dangerous. I can't believe you guys have that in here.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Neat.
what? I wish I would have been there because I would have been like, because like I'm not afraid to tell people like,
Yeah, you're
that's
being
the law.
stupid. Yeah.
That's the law, dude. Like, watch your kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Legally, we have to have that for you to be in here right now. So
I don't know what to tell you.
Do you not want to be here? You want us to close down and not have this? Like those are our options.
Yeah,
here.
the two options are have it or not have it and be
or
closed.
Don't have this business.
Yeah,
so I don't know what to tell you, ma'am, but you should not be dumb.
Right.
And that's the thing where like that's almost funny to me. Like I don't even get that mad about it because it's like, how stupid, like, are you?
Right.
You know, like what? That's crazy for you to say to me right now. That's insane.
Love people so much.
Wild, dude.
Anyway,
Just funny.
but yeah, man. Oh, so annoying, dude. People are probably the worst part about
That's the law.
90% of jobs. Yeah.
I have had people yell at me because I won't let them drink other alcohol in our business.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And the people that were doing it were friends with a lady who there was a bit of a language barrier. Mm-hmm. But like I was going to blow her spot up a little bit. But not going to do that. But you know,
she totally listens.
She's been in Greeley for a hot minute. I've seen her around for years.
Yeah,
and like I know her through other avenues and I know what she does. And like it was like, wait a minute, like they know that what they're doing is illegal. And I told them, I said, don't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah.
You're going to get us like in trouble with liquor enforcement and then we're going to lose our liquor license and then we're not going to have a business. So you can't do this.
Yeah.
And then I went back to the table to check on them. And the one lady with the language barrier with me, she was just her friend, not even actually like the lady doing it.
Yeah.
They brought in a margarita from the Rio.
Neat.
And then she was like,
it's like, you serve Rio food, I can bring in liquor, right?
Yeah.
And you're like,
absolutely not.
nope.
And at that time, we also had agave spirit. So, like, I could have made them a margarita, whatever. But she was like, oh, excuse me. I just have to say that was so rude what you did to my friend and how you embarrassed her and blah, blah, blah. And I'm never coming back here and blah, blah, blah. I was like, ma'am. Like, I didn't even get mad because I was like, what?
Yeah. Like,
I was like,
that doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
what she's doing is very, and I was like, very illegal. Like, she can't do this in here because of the laws.
Yeah.
This is not me being an asshole. This is the law. Like,
Yeah.
Do you want me to call the cops and her get a ticket and us get shut down? Or like those are the, like, again, those are the options. She can either receive a ticket for bringing alcohol into a business, and we told her no, and she is continuing to do it. She drank the rest of the margarita.
Hell yeah.
And I was very not happy about it. But she was one of those like, do you know who my husband is?
Hell yeah.
That was like her whole ass vibe. And he was sitting right there and he didn't say a goddamn thing either. So it's like,
Neat.
grow up.
Right.
I don't know, grow up. This is illegal. Don't do this in here.
Well,
Wild.
with that being said,
Wild.
thanks guys for checking out this episode of the Best of 5 podcast. And make sure to check us out on Friday, even though some of the DVD extras have been coming out on Monday, because I leave my computer here over the weekend because I'm a dumb.
Nice.
But hey, that's fine.
Good for you.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure to check us out on Friday. If you haven't seen any of the last week's episodes, make sure to check those out. And as always,
Check them all out.
my name is Chris, and this is Jory.
And my name is Jordan, and this is Chris.
And we will see you guys on Friday.